Hi, Fofamit here, and today we're going to be talking about how you can easily set up your own 2D just chatting environment for your streams or YouTube videos. And if you want to see how I do this stream setup, where I have like the moving chair, a mic that I can move, and the screens and so forth, I will be releasing a video tutorial on how to do that. But if you're like, Fofa, I want you to release this now. If we have like a significant increase in likes on this video and subscribers to my channel, then I'll take that as a kick to my pants to get on that. This video has been brought to you by Private Internet Access. For fast, safe, reliable internet browsing to make it appear like you're from almost any country in the world, please click on the link in the video description down below. It really helps you out. It's actually something I use on a regular basis. Recently, I mainly use it on YouTube to get around the age restriction, because apparently in Korea, you have to register to be on a list in order to watch something like the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer, which I don't really want to do. I also use it to check out anime on Crunchyroll. You can do this in OBS or Streamlabs or whatever you use for streaming. I really recommend, if you are not using OBS, please switch to OBS. If you're completely new to OBS, I have a video that should appear somewhere in the corner and you can check that video out. So to get started, we need to get started with our VTuber application. So now we have our VTuber application opened and we have our avatar loaded into OBS. If you want to know how to add your avatar into OBS, please check out that video that's going to be popping up in the corner. And today, to set up our 2D VTuber environment, we're actually going to be using a great free resource made by a fellow YouTuber and streamer, Argama, which you can check out their channel. I'll make sure that it should pop up somewhere here, or you can find their information in the links in the video description below. You can see some of their cool stuff on their booth page right here. They've created a lot of cool free resources that you can use to get started to create your first 2D just chatting screen. We're gonna get started by adding each piece step by step. Now that you've downloaded all the resources that you would want, let's get started by adding these into your OBS scene. In your sources, you're gonna click on the plus icon right here, and then we're gonna go to image. So we're gonna be adding an image. And then we're gonna get started with the background. So I'm just gonna call this background. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for that image. We're just gonna hit OK. Now we have this image. So usually what happens when you load a new source in, it'll be at the very top. If you wanna change that, what you can do is you can click and drag your sources to change the order. Basically think about it like stacking layers. How you see here, we put it on the bottom and now our avatar is on top of it. So this is our starting background. And now we just need to start adding all the other elements. So next I'm gonna add the gaming chair. And then once again, we're gonna be moving that below our avatar, but above the background. And you might need to resize it. So when you have a new source in OBS, you'll notice that there's these red borders around it. If you click on one of the boxes, it'll actually allow you to resize it. Now, if you have the problem right now where you're not able to click on exactly what you want, then in your sources, you can click on it to make sure that you're able to click it, and then you can move it from there. And so here I'm resizing the gaming chair. Since the gaming chair seems to be blending into the background a little bit more than I would like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click on the gaming chair, and we're gonna be changing a little bit. We're gonna go to filters, and then we're gonna, on the effects filter, we're gonna add the plus sign, and we're gonna be adding an effects filter to it. So we're gonna be adding some color correction to it, and press OK. And then here we can just change some of the colors here. So I'm gonna change this to probably be like a purple color. And all you need to do is just play with the settings a little bit until you get what you want. So here we go. So now I have more of a purple colored gaming chair, just like that. And once you're happy with it, just press close, and then you'll see that now your gaming chair is purple. So I'm just gonna, now all you gotta do is just position it on the screen where you want it. And then you can get started by also moving your avatar around as well, just like that. And then here I can see that I need to make the chair a little bit bigger, just like that. Now let's add our other elements just to make it a little bit more nice. So next thing we're going to be adding is a window in the background. It's very important that when you're adding these things to make sure that you label them properly so you don't end up with a bunch of like things that you don't know what they are. So we have our window and we're going to move it into place. So I'm going to put it right there. And then what you want to do is to make sure that you have your window above your background, but under anything else. So what I'm going to do is just put it right above the background. So that means if I move my avatar, now I should be in front of the window. Next, we're going to be adding the curtains. And we're going to move those into place. And once again, we're going to be just making sure that we have the layers done properly. So just above the window. And now for the final touch, we're going to be adding the microphone. We're just going to resize it to get it to where we want, just like that. I think that's a pretty decent placement. Now, another thing that you can do if you're not able to get the placement of your images just right for your microphone, another thing you could do is if you right-click the image or any of your sources, you can also go to transform, and here you can actually transform things as well. So like if you wanted to, let's say, flip vertical and have like an upside down microphone, that is also another thing that you can do. So like I could do that right here and like have the microphone sitting like that if I wanted to. Actually, I kind of like that, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Since with the microphone, I'm thinking in real life, your microphone would always be in front of you or maybe off to the side of you. So I think that's a pretty good place. Imagine if I were to be just chatting here, I could be like this, I could be talking, hoo hoo hoo, look, I'm Fofamit, hi hi, like that. There you go. This is how you can easily set up your very first VTubing just chatting screen for Twitch or YouTube. I hope you found this video helpful. For more videos like this, or if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment down below, or you can check out some of my other videos here. And if you just want to have a great conversation, I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can check out my Twitch channel just below in the video description. Bye bye and see you next time.